Okay, should be recording. Alright guys, do you know what time it is? Because I don't. Oh, 11 p.m. It's not too bad. Alright, so being work all day, very tired. So I'm gonna listen to one of Dimash songs, and because honestly, sometimes you're in one of those days where you just don't want anything too heavy. So I'm just gonna pick something light and relaxing. So today we're gonna listen to Dimash's Opera 2. As far as I understand it, this is one of those ones that's mostly about his vocal gymnastics. Alright, let's go for it and see what happens. It's better be amazing. Swear to God. If it's not amazing, there's nothing I can do anyway. But it's gonna be. It's an old one. This is from 2017. Holy shoot! 70% of your body, the cells are already replaced by new cells. That's a really weird way to put it. My room is a mess, but every time I make my room really neat, the quality of my art goes straight down. And every time the messier it gets, the quality of my art just goes straight up. It's a law of physics, like gravity. If you are an artist, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. Yellow and blue lights. Ooh, it's a fun one. I can read the Chinese subtitle. Now they add the little. He's so into the music performance. The ring I like matches him. The girls are like it. Of course. That's like breathing to him. We know that. Yeah, you find that girl, even if it doesn't do anything, but you I understand why. Stays in character very well. Okay, I like one thing about Dimash. I like the way he moves on stage. This is something like a lot of even really good singers doesn't. Not saying doing well, but doesn't focus on as much. Like for example, just the way he pointing just then. the angle here. If he points this way, if he points, Jesus Christ, where is the phone? Okay, if he points this way, it's one type of feeling. If it points upward, it's another. It's a totally different effect and feeling that you would brought onto it. And because he's pointing downward, like if it's softer, it feels softer. It feels I don't know. You always have to be a performer and always have to keep the audience engaged. I know that's obvious, but I don't know. Another thing, I feel like Dimash is one of those person that can kind of pull off any costume, like Bruno Mars. Like you can just close your eyes, grab any costumes, hat, like doesn't matter, just throw on him, and you look great. I don't know, not everybody have that gift, but he does. He can just wear whatever, right? I have seen him in so many different costumes, and I have never once say, "Wow, that's completely like looks awful on you. It doesn't happen. I'm not sure if I'm biased because his voice, maybe, but I think there's certain truth to that because he looks, generally like he looks like an anime character.
Ветер осенний стучится в окно, плачет, топит надо мной. Это судьба, а судьбу не могу я ни о чем простить. Только я знаю, как после меня станут ветра глазить.
Here I'm gonna play around a little bit because this song is light and I'm assuming he's gonna keep doing gymnastic stuff. I'm gonna pretend to be like one of those voice coaches who knows about voice a lot more than I do. That one was let me see.
После меня станут ветра глазить.
Guys, that one was a 6/6. That's the second highest octave. Da 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 da. Wow, that's really impressive. I don't know how to play the piano. I know what you're thinking right now. You're Asian and you don't know how to play the piano. That's like a paradox, right? That's like quantum physics. That's like a particle cannot be at two locations at the same time, yet it does. This is like that. I'm Asian. I don't know how to play the piano. It's a mystery. They try to work that out, like unify quantum physics and relativity. Same thing here. It's just one of those things that happens in nature, but they don't know why. It's unexplainable. Although I'm trying to learn. I am trying to learn. Okay. So smooth. But that's everything he does. Yeah, this guy's impressed. Oh wow, he's... See, that's what I mean. When there is a break in the vocal, he stays engaged and he becomes like a performer suddenly. He suddenly become like a dance. What am I doing, like boxing like pose? But he suddenly become like a actor in a sense, and keep you, instead of just like standing there and just kind of with his microphone and just waiting for his turn. He does things that's interesting that keep your eye focused on him. Yellow light are placed all on the orchestra, and the full spectrum light is heavily placed on him. That's why you see the outline of his shoulders, everything so clearly. Oh, here we go. So effortless. Yeah, so that was Dimash's opera 2, which I should listen to a long time ago. But it's good that I'm eased into Dimash from like SOS and then a few other songs and into that. Cause if at least if I hear that for the first time, I probably have like a heart attack. No, I probably go to like computer and analyze to see if that's faked or not. You know, and now I know it's not. But I would definitely be in my shock level will be like through the roof. Because at the end of the day, you do get used to certain things about a person. As impressive as that is, oh, I'm not saying anything negative about that performance, because that performance was like I'm as impressed about when he's singing as when he's not singing, because there's no awkward moment, a sense of waiting for his moment at all. The entire thing was a performance, and even when nothing's happening, you just kind of you gotta keep the focus on you by doing something interesting and something that's befitting what you're doing. A lot of singers, they just kind of stand there, they stand in the middle on stage, and when it's not their turn to sing, they can't just hold the microphone there and just kind of waiting for their part, which works for certain singers. That you know, if that's their repertoire that people gotten used to, like Whitney Houston, when she is done with singing, she generally doesn't do as much acting, but she'll still sway a little bit with the music and she'll take over. But here's something that I want to that is something that I thought about, which is Dimash, right? Right now, I don't know. Right now, what in terms of performance and concert, what percentage of song that he does that he performs is a cover song, somebody else's song that he does, versus a song that he composed and written himself. I suspect he has done quite a few songs that he composed and written himself. My point is, as time goes on, that percentage needs to increase, and to the point where it goes over like 90%. Name one popular singer, otherwise it'd be like wasted talent. Name one popular singer, no matter how good their voice is, band, singer, whatever, that does mostly cover songs throughout history. Just name one. You know, a singer is not a pianist. They cannot just play classical music or someone else's composition and become famous and stay famous. They have to perform mostly their own stuff at some point. So I hope that is what Dimash is aiming towards and is heading towards, because he can write some songs that is so unique that pretty much only him can like perform the song properly, right? So that's something that I thought about, because he can do cover songs and he can do them much better than the original songwriter and singer. But if that's all you do, there's a ceiling. Anyway, really enjoyed that piece. Any other? Oh yeah, I also don't want to just do purely Dimash reactions. So recommend some really good performances that, you know, at least close. I'm not saying on Dimash level, because that's an impossible task, but at least close to, at least interesting enough for me to do a reaction on. And of course, you know, I got to say, when you listen to Dimash afterwards, what you should do is, and the drink that I recommend you do, which is not sponsored or anything, is of course water, because water gives you it's the best drink for you in terms of hydration and overall health. Kind of curious to see how long somebody will think I'm like, is the video frozen? Is he still here? Alright, later guys. Until next time.